Hey guys, today we're analyzing and showing you some hidden meanings inside of Taylor Swift's new music video for Ready For It, directed by Joseph Kahn. If you're new here, hit the subscribe button down below, and if you haven't yet, hit the notification bell so you get notified whenever we post new videos. Let us know in the comment section down below what kind of videos you want us to make in the future. Thanks for tuning in, and we're gonna start right now. The video opens with Taylor Swift's name written on a garage door in graffiti. The title of the song and the director's name are also introduced in the same way. In this next scene, behind her on the wall, there is an 89 in red and it's underlined right next to a 91 written in yellow. The numbers switched around are 1989. Aside from that being Taylor's birth year, 1989 is also the title of her last album that she released. In the Chinese zodiac, 1989 is the year of the snake. Lucky numbers for the snake are 2, 8, and 9. So numbers that contain those numbers, like 89 for example, are also considered to be lucky. The lucky colors for snakes in the Chinese zodiac are black, red, and yellow. And the fact that 89 is written in red and is underlined should not go unnoticed. Taylor's walk down a dark, robot-filled alleyway could easily have something to do with all the gossip about her exes, but we aren't going to take that route. This scene represents so much more than a bunch of exes who broke her heart. It's more about Taylor's evolution through those relationships, their heartbreaks, and the gossip and isolation that often comes from going through all of that in the public eye. In this scene, there are a few things that caught our eye. The first was the number 13 placed just left of the screen, and the next was the writing on the wall that said, "This is enough." Another thing we noticed was, "I love you in secret," written in yellow. The written phrase, "You're gorgeous," is the one that really caught our eye. It's a lyric from Taylor's new album Reputation, which leads us to believe all of these phrases on the walls could actually be lyrics we haven't heard yet. Reputation is most likely going to pay homage to the art of reclaiming and taking control of your public and self-image. In the next scene, we find Taylor standing in front of a locked door. A small group of robots stand behind her as she enters a code to open it. This scene is very interesting because while Taylor seemingly has the key to this illusion room, she is still being followed and being watched by robots. Taylor Swift and Joseph Kahn could be trying to portray the image that is often projected onto Taylor Swift. In the past, the media and even some of her peers have painted her as evil and out for blood. She's pointing out the fact that these images they have projected onto her are not truths, they are illusions. Taylor is the only one who can get into the room, and Taylor is the only one who can truly tell you who she is. In the room, there is another version of Taylor in a clear glass box. She walks up to her confidently, her being the Taylor in the box. Let's call her Prison Taylor because she's in the box and she can't escape at the moment. Prison Taylor stands and stares at, let's call her Misunderstood Taylor, because she's wearing dark colors and everyone paints her as someone she's not. When Misunderstood Taylor sings the lyric, "Are you ready for it?" Prison Taylor begins to grow armor and weapons around herself. As Prison Taylor changes and gains strength, she sings a lyric of the song for the first time in the video. She sings "Jailer" as she looks into the camera. This stands for Taylor calling out all the people in her life and in the media who constantly put her in a box by creating a reputation that maybe originally she didn't want to be known for. In the next scene, Taylor Swift is sitting on a white horse, which is quite significant when you realize that white horses are actually very symbolic. White horses symbolize the balance of wisdom and power. They are also a universal symbol for freedom. This scene represents Taylor's evolution as an artist. It's also a wonderful visual representation of the power and strength that can come from learning, growing, and self-improving over time. She is wiser than ever, and maybe she feels a sense of freedom and power within herself because of that. In the next scene, Prison Taylor holds a blue ball of energy in her hand. Gawking at it with wonder and amazement, she begins to rise up, with little blue balls of light and energy surrounding her. In this moment, she seems at peace. Misunderstood Taylor watches in awe, but then attempts to destroy the peaceful image. This could be another representation of the media, how sometimes they see positivity and instead of contributing to it, they pick it apart. When the two Taylors approach each other, they touch hands through the glass. Prison Taylor uses all of that built-up power, resilience, and strength to break the glass, which inevitably destroys Misunderstood Taylor, who is immediately revealed to be a robot. This is highly representative of the effect constant public scrutiny, often fueled by the media and peers, can have on a person. Taylor is saying no more. She's reclaiming her power and reframing her reputation. In the brightest scene of the video, she walks up an escalator. She's free from the box that she was in. She's rising up. There is a scene where robots are chasing after Misunderstood Taylor. The graffiti under her reads, "They're burning all the witches." This is a clear reference to the witch trials where young women were burned at the stake for being accused of witchcraft. They were never really witches, they were just highly misunderstood women. She's being struck by lightning, chased by robots, and "they're burning all the witches" is literally written right beneath them. This is a great visual representation of the media and certain peers of Taylor who take the time to accuse her of things and add to the often negative conversations about her. They accuse her of things she might not have done, as though she's a witch in the witch trials. Taylor may be trying to convey the feeling of being highly misunderstood, especially in the public eye. It can make it seem as though everyone is ganging up on you. In one of the last scenes, she sings, "Are you ready for it?" The actual Taylor Swift, the one who was highly misunderstood and put into a box, is finally standing up for herself and saying, "This is enough." She's asking, "Are you ready for it?" The last scene is Taylor looking into the camera with glowing blue eyes. She's taken all of that power from Misunderstood Taylor and claimed it for herself. She's reclaiming her reputation and reinventing herself. Taylor Swift's new music video for Ready For It, directed by Joseph Kahn, is all about reinvention. Oftentimes, Taylor can get a bad reputation in the eyes of the media. When it comes to past relationships, she's been called a snake more times than we can count. In this video, she's basically saying that those false accusations have caused her to have a bad reputation, but no more. She's going to paint her own portrait of herself for the world to see. No longer will her reputation be controlled by the media. This video is also about self-discovery and finding that inner fight inside of yourself. When everyone is treating you wrong and gossiping and mocking you, you have to find the strength no matter what, no matter how many times they get you down. You have to find the strength somewhere inside of you to fight back. Hey guys! Let us know in the comment section below what videos you'd like us to do next. If you're new here, hit the subscribe button down below, and if you haven't yet, hit the notification bell so you get notified every single time we post new videos.